technically May and April, I guess, and a bit of June, but I'm not really counting May because May was, well, actually I'll count May, but I won't count June. The haul figures, there is a lot to go over. This is not the most expensive haul, but probably one of the few biggest so far this year. A lot of these figures, if you haven't seen already, me and my fiance just came back from Japan probably like 2 weeks ago now, and we got some figures in Japan. Well, most of them are mine. My fiance did buy a figure, but more of an Android. The figure that she wanted, someone actually literally snagged it, so we couldn't get it. But we do have one scale and a few prize figures, 4 Nendroids. Oh, 5 prize figures actually. So 1 scale, 5 prize, 4 Nendroids, and some Nendroid accessories if you want to go over that. So let's start off with the scale first. We have, I believe, the 1/7 scale of Power by 𝓶𝓾𝓼𝓲𝓬. I'm hearing a lot of bad things about this scale. A lot of people were saying that her mouth doesn't look good and everything. But we're going to be the judge of that, and let's see what we like about it. This was a figure my fiance actually wanted. She had the figure ordered but ended up canceling it. So this is our friends. But apparently from the reviews, a lot of people are saying she looks really bad. So I'm hoping she actually turns out somewhat okay, because I do love a Power scale. And then the rest are that I'm going to go over. These are my figures right here. We have 𝓶𝓾𝓼𝓲𝓬, and this is what I got from Japan, by the way. Prize A of 𝓶𝓾𝓼𝓲𝓬. This was, I won at a Lawson for only 750 yen, which is roughly around $6 to $7, which is to me insane for a prize scale. And it's a pretty big box. It may not look like it on camera. It's as big as my face, so I'm really excited. I'm so lucky I got this. People are selling this for over like $100 already, because I guess it's the master line is pretty rare, so I'm really happy I lucked out on him. And then we have this. Again, sorry if the boxes are kind of destroyed. I had to put all this in my luggage. This is my first time dealing with shipping things overseas when it came to actually being in that country. So next time when we go to Japan, because we are going back in 2 years, I'm going to definitely buy more scales, but mail them this time. So this was a prize figure. I don't know the character's name, but I know it's from Wonder Egg. I remember the anime. I've always wanted her prize figure, so I ended up getting her. Her box is a huge hole. Well, not huge, but almost the size of my pinky. And I'm hoping she did not get damaged. So we have her. We also have Hatsune Miku. Again, more damage you can see here. Very scary, but I'm hoping that everything's okay. The Sakura Miku Master Line Artist Piece Plus. This was 1,980 yen that I paid for in Japan. Pretty up there for me personally, but I really wanted this when I first saw people getting her. The lantern does light up, but sadly I don't have the batteries. There is a Daiso in my town, so maybe I can go check there if they have the batteries for this. But I'm really excited for her because she looks so pretty. I love Miku, of course. You're gonna kind of see a theme here. It's mostly Miku now. We have a cheerleading Miku by Taito. I don't know. It's called Uniform Miku, but it's super cute. I really like the illustration. This one was 2,280 yen. Another Hatsune Miku. This is called Sweet Sweets figure. SUBCRIBE figure, excuse me. Xfinity, whatever you want to call it. But this was 1,980 yen that I got. Super cute. I've always wanted this one, but I did want it in green. I actually have her in pink, but it's okay. I still love her. And then this one, this is the most expensive one I paid for in Japan. And again, it's another prize. This is a Hatsune Miku. I do not know where she's from. It's called Glittering Star version, A version. And it says Hatsune Miku 39 second season. This was 7,000 and I think that's 580 yen for her. Never seen this Miku in my life, and to me it was super unique, super pretty. Her box is kind of crushed right here, you can kind of tell, but I got her and I'm excited for that. So next, going into the Nendroids, we have this one, my babe Toji Fushiguro. I'm so happy we got him. I didn't get him in Japan, I actually got him on Hobby Genki, but while we were in Japan he came, so I'm super happy to unbox him. I can't wait to put him in Geto Gojo or just any or Maki or whoever I have, but I'm really happy we got him. And then this is also mine. We have Rio from Bocchi the Rock, my wife. I love her so much. She is my favorite character in Bocchi the Rock, the anime, and I'm definitely gonna put her with the rest of the girls because she completes the set of the 4 band members. So I'm really happy I got her. The next two are my fiance's, not mine. She got Chozo, big brother Chozo. I love him. I did not pay for his Nendoroid because it was either Toji or him at the time, because again, we paid for these before Japan, and I wasn't trying to put all my money into figures because at the time, you know, Japan was more important. But she got his Nendoroid. He looks so freaking cute. She also got the Jujutsu Kaisen faceplates where you have Chozo's like cute, sweet brother face. And I have Itadori, so I'm gonna put this faceplate on him for sure. But we have Sukuna, Nanami, Gojo, Maki, and oh my gosh, I can't remember his name, but basically who I'm talking about. Him. And then we have Hatsune Miku again. This is what my fiance bought actually in Japan in Ami. She was 6,300 in yen, 3,000 yen. Super cute. She's still wrapped in the plastic. They even put like a paid sticker at the bottom. But this is her price here. She's super cute. I honestly really wanted this and I had her ordered. But again, I was prioritizing Japan more than figures, so I ended up losing my order. But I definitely will be snagging her again because this is a Miku that's just too precious. So enough with that long intro. That's all the figures we have for the haul. Let's get on with the unboxing. So going over Power, she's out of the box officially, and I must say, I think what people were saying about her is actually correct. She is honestly very lackluster for what she is, and the price that people had to pay was really outrageous for the lack of detail you get. But there is a good side to her, because I really do think that the hair sculpt and the face and the pose especially really does capture the Power that we all know and love. I think one of the best details is definitely the hammer that's stuck on the base. Because of this, the base does have a bit of weight, which probably affected shipping in a regard. But overall, I would probably give this Power maybe a 7 out of 10. I think there's a lot they could have done better with her, but I think the worst part for me that kind of throws it off is the shorts. I feel like the coloring of their shorts is really simplistic. There isn't too much shading going on. You do see creases in the shorts, and you do see a little effect with the ripped jeans almost. But at the same time, it doesn't really look good. It looks a bit cheap. I think my favorite part about figure is definitely her face and the expression. But again, the mouth is lacking a little bit because they didn't give her that sharp teeth look like she has. Another good feature I did like about her was her shoes. I think the shoes are spot on, exactly like the manga. A chunky kind of white sneakers, and you do have a cool stitch pattern going along the sides of the shoes and the shoelace. Everything about this I think is perfect. They did a great job capturing that. Again, the weapon is something that didn't want to be the star of it, I would say, of this figure. I really think Power herself is pretty decent for what she is, but the price wise was not justified at all. I think the hair sculpt is phenomenal. She does have beautifully strands, pieces sticking all over, so it doesn't look like one big piece. The shading is perfect to me, because sometimes her hair color just changed. She does like go to a strawberry blonde and then to a different type of blonde, but I feel like this shading that they chose and the color they chose was perfect for power, and I just think they captured that really well. And a thing that I feel like they definitely need to work on would definitely be the shorts. It's just not too much going on with her outfit, and it's really disappointing when people pay a high price tag. Her expression, I think, is definitely a very good part. I love the hair in between her eyes because she does have a lot of beautiful hair, and I love the glossiness of her eyes. The good texture of her shirt is nice, and also her fingernails are nicely polished. The one thing that does worry me about this figure is that the head of the hammer, the end of it, I mean, it could possibly scratch the bottom of her hand if you're not too careful. I haven't seen anyone complain about issues like that, but I feel like that would be something that would worry me in the future. But overall, she's okay. Moving on to the next, this was the big Izuku figure, and I am so blown away with how huge it is. This is, you guys, he looks huge on camera. He almost could be a 1/6. I feel like he is massive for a prize figure, and I only paid 750 yen, which is crazy. This Izuku blown me away. This is supposed to be a prize figure also, by the way, and the fact that this almost looks maybe not as good as Power, but it's pretty up there for that quality. For a prize, this is honestly very, very, very good. I love it a lot. I did not know anything about this company, and again, this is, I think, Masterline who did this one. I definitely have to invest more in their quality line of figures because I am blown away. I was not expecting him to be this good. I haven't honestly bought prize figures in such a long time because I normally avoid those. I normally end up wasting my money. The quality is never that good, and you know, they're just not the best quality for the price you pay, especially going to conventions and things like that. People overprice them and it's not worth their money at all. But this was definitely a steal, and I am so happy I was able to get Izuku here. Overall, the phenomenally detailed, the shading and the sculpting, even the backpack itself looks so cool. And I love the detail with his eyes because, again, he has the mask and he's supposed to be looking sideways at you. It's honestly a little creepy looking at this, but look at the folds on his uniform. Everything about him is amazing. I love the coloring aspect, the muscle the shading and the sculpt, and his big gloves, and just everything about Izuku is so cool. He barely fits on the base. That just shows how big he is. He does have a stand that can hold him up, but he holds himself up pretty fine without it. So I didn't have to use it. I didn't need to show you guys that. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think he looks fantastic? Because I am blown away. The fact that they were able to capture such an amazing, like, pose with an amazing, like, for this cheap quality is just mind-blowing. So I am so happy to finally have this, and I'm definitely going to invest more in this quality. Next is that Hatsune Miku Glittering Stars. This was a Miku I saw in Japan with the Miku. You guys, there's a huge Miku aisle. I have to edit those vlogs for you guys so you guys could see what I was talking about. But Miku is always popular in Japan, and she has so many prize figures. She has a whole wall. And this one stood out to me. She was kind of buried underneath other Miku. So I am so happy I spotted her. She is stunning and so unique looking. I love her so much. Again, I just said earlier, prize figures are not really worth it sometimes. But in this case, I was blown away. The prize figure, the quality, just the paint job. There are a few little pieces here and there you guys will see. But overall, I love this Miku so much. The paint sculpt on her hair is a beautiful color. I love the white and the shearing going underneath her dress, or the short she's wearing in the gold trim. To me, the gold is not the nicest. It doesn't give me a really nice metallic gold feel, but I love the base, the astronomy of the stars and the little planet she's being held on. I'm surprised with how big she is. This little base is actually holding her up quite well. She isn't the biggest scale, but she is still a decently sized prize figure. You can kind of tell on camera the size she is, and I love her expression. Her eyes are so beautiful. The shading and the nice highlights at the end of her strands, it's almost like a pearlescent gold kind of going into it. And then you have her little, I'm gonna say tiara on the top of her head. Her hands are also polished, her fingers. And again, those beautifully expressed eyes with the stars in it. She is just so pretty. I love her mouth. She has a little paint chip right here in the corner that you guys see. But overall, I love her. The stars in her hair, her eye coloring, the shading, the sculpting. Miku is so pretty. I really kind of get the Genshin Impact vibes. I don't know the character. I think her name's Payan. I don't know. I don't play Genshin. But overall, I just kind of got that theme when I saw this Miku, and I was just in love with it, and I had to have her, even though she was quite a bit. The only thing that kind of throws me off is her feet. There is a little bit of like lack of detail going on here, but her toes are also polished as well, which I do appreciate. But again, that gold to me just doesn't look the best, but it is still, it's decent. Again, this is a prize figure, so I'm still really happy I got her overall. But I am in love with this. I don't think I'll be getting more. There's 2 versions of this, but I think I'm just gonna stick with this one because this one to me way prettier and just way overall nicer. And I'm so happy I found her. Next, we have the Hatsune Miku uniform version. Now this is a plain out boxed prize figure. I think Sega did this one. I could be wrong on that, but or Taito, excuse me. But I love this only because it is so unique. I don't think I have a cheerleading Miku at all anywhere in my collection, or there is a scale of a Miku uniform cheerleading. This Miku to me has a very pure, very sweet expression. And the face, I've noticed on all these prize figures, they really put a lot of attention to detail when it comes to expressions in the face when it comes to prize figures. At least the ones that I have in this video. But her overall sculpt is very nice. Again, the paint is not very good. There are some spots you guys could easily see because again, there's white over green. And clearly you can see the green on the white in certain areas. I do love a detail that she has bandages all over her body. She has one on her elbow, one on her knee, and then one on her forearm. And the pom-poms again are not very good. It's like a cheap metallic looking paint job, but I do, again, the hair sculpt is very nice for me. I love the depth field. I love how she has different layers, and I love the transparency at the end. As you can see, her expression is super pretty. I love her eyes, her blushing cheeks. She is so pretty. I think another thing I really did not like, you can kind of see the bangs at the end that are hanging off. They look a bit blotchy and clumpy, but overall, I think for a prize figure, again, only 1,900 yen. She isn't too bad. The back of her hair has a bit of like a clumpiness, like I said earlier. On the back of the bangs, you can see a lot easier this way. But overall, I still love this Miku and I don't regret buying her at all. If I would have paid like 40 to 30 bucks, I definitely would not have bought it. But again, she was only 1,000, I think 900 or less yen. Again, I bought so many. She was pretty affordable. So for me, it was worth the steal and I'm happy I have her. Her base is pretty simplistic. It just says uniform on it with some stars on it, and she is all really good to go. You just attach her to the base and she's all done. But she's pretty small for a prize figure too. Again, most prize figures they're non-scale size, so they don't really have a size or a scale, but she's still beautiful. And this one, oh my gosh, this Hatsune Miku Master Line Sakura, so pretty, guys. I wanted this prize figure for the longest time, and I've seen so many other people unbox her, and I've always wondered, where do you find this? Because I did not know this existed until I saw, like, you know, some people, the really hardcore Miku fans who buy a lot of her prize. I've always seen this in the background, just never knew where to find it, and when I saw it in Japan, it was a must buy for me. I love this Miku so much, even though it is a prize, even though it's not the best high quality, but this is again another master line. There is some paint defects, but there's still overall a great figure, and you can hardly tell unless I really zoom in, which you guys will see later on. I think this Miku is so pretty. It is very big too, which is a bit surprising, even though she is leading on a little torii gate, or somewhat of a torii gate. It has Sakura patterns on it, and she does have this beautiful lantern. She is a good size. She fits on the turntable barely, as you can see here. I love the detail with her hair. I think the hair is the best thing about it for me. Her expression is a bit simplistic, just a simple smile, and her eyes are nice. They do have some sakura leaves patterns on her eyes. I love the shades of pink. It's just the perfect pink pastel colors. She is just so beautiful. I love the cherries on the side of her hair, and I love the lantern. Again, you can light up the lantern, but I didn't have the batteries, and my Daiso didn't have it either. But just the overall detail with her hair hanging off is just so spot on, and the lantern as well. Everything is so perfect with this one. As you guys will see right here on her lap, there is a little white that kind of goes over that pink. It kind of throws me off a little bit there, but I just want to show you guys that figures or price figures, this is how people start getting into the hobby, and they're not always perfect, but this is a way to get your foot through the door. They're not inexpensive, at least most of the time, but they still provide you with good quality. At least some do. This was the part here that I was able to show you, talking about earlier. She has a little bit of a paint fade off on the back of her hair, but again, it's on the back, you can't really see it, and her hand isn't fully pressed down on her hair, which is also fine too. I'm not really looking at that detail, just overall her, as you can see here, she's phenomenal for the price I paid. I think she was the second most expensive. I think she was a 1,900 yen figure. This Miku, oh my gosh, I've always wanted this one. Again, I really tried to focus when I went in Japan to buy Miku, because I was really focused on buying Hatsune Miku stuff, and I only wanted to focus on the price figures that I really wanted, and this was what I wanted for such a long time. I really wanted the green variant, which is like the matcha one, but it's okay. I was so happy with the pink variant because I couldn't find that one at the store. Again, oh, I didn't mention I did buy all these at La Shinbang in Akihabara, so I really lucked out on finding a lot in one place. I love this Miku just as much. She does have more issues than I expected compared to the other one. She, to me, looks like she's a bit of a lean. I don't think that is mine. I think it's just how the overall design of this figure is. The hair sculpt, though, I must say, I think is the best out of everyone I showed you. I love the detail with her feet in the plate, like she's the dessert. She's just so pretty and so cute. I love this so much. I really would have liked to have her. She has a little dongo hairpiece on the top, and it doesn't really sit easily in the hair, and it can easily fall out, so you have to be very careful with that. Her expression, I thought I would like it a lot more, but I didn't care for it too much seeing it in person, which was a little bit disappointing for me. But again, the overall sculpt of her outfit is gorgeous. There is no paint flaws in mine that I have out of all the other ones, and I just think she's so cute. I think the part that I like about the most this figure is just her tongue sticking out and her fingernails are painted. Again, there's a little bit of blotchiness on her bangs, but I'm totally fine with ignoring that part. She does take up quite a bit of space because she's meant to be posed sideways, and her hair is quite long, so that's a little downfall for me. As well as this, the peg for her hair does not go in all the way. And another thing I noticed, that they actually have metal pegs, which is something I've never seen before in a prize figure. So it could be just something wrong with mine, but overall, I think this Hatsune Miku price scale is very cute, very unique. I would love to see an actual full scale, like by Good Smile or, you know, Max Factor or someone to do this concept, because I think it's just so cute. I forget the type of theme it was. I know it's matcha something, but I just thought this was super cute. I would love to see Miku with this hair sculpt more and more. And then last, we have for the prize figures, we have the Wonder Egg Priority. I think, again, that's the name of the anime. I don't know the character's name, so apologies on that, but I've never seen the anime. But I thought the character herself was so cute, and I've seen so many people have this prize scale. To me, she is absolutely adorable. I love her expressions. I love the texture, as you could probably tell on camera. It just looks a lot different. It feels more rugged. It's as if they did some type of pattern technique with this, and I think it's very cool, kind of to simulate that she is wearing a very thick woolly sweater. And I think it's such a cool concept because none of my other Miku prize figures or my prize figures that I have in general have this type of look. It is really unique and really cool, and I think she herself, her expression, I love it so much. It's very bright, very playful, very cute. I love the big grin and smile. I also love the shading of her hair, the beautiful blue, and the lighter type of blue on the top of her hair going down to a darker one is honestly perfect. It almost gives like an ombre feel, but it's not. Her hair is just all blue. And I just think her eyes are super cute. And I just love the double peace sign. It's chef's kiss. I love it so much. She is very simplistic for what her outfit is, but still for them to capture such a good expression. There is, I believe, 3 different variants for this prize figure, and I think I have the 3rd one. I don't know the rarity of the 3, but I know she has different expressions and arm movement, but I think she has like a winking face version. But overall, I'm really happy with this one. I've always wanted this prize figure, and I just can never find her anywhere without people overpricing it or just overall just being in stock somewhere. I know when I found her in Japan, I've actually bought her on Mandarake, or at Mandarake, and I don't remember the price. I think I said 1,500, which to me was pretty reasonable, and she was in a lot like put behind a whole bunch of like One Piece and other animes. I'll have to show you guys that vlog later, but there's just so much stuff you can find in Japan and so many great prices, and I'm so happy I found her. I wasn't even looking for her. I was looking for Miku stuff, and she was buried underneath because they have a ton of stuff, so I was really happy. And then we're gonna move into the Nendroids. First, we're gonna do the Hatsune Miku Vampire or Jirai themed Miku. This is my fiance's. This was so freaking cute. I really wish I had paid for mine, but again, I was prioritizing Japan. I definitely will be finding her and snagging her though. I love her poses and I love her expressions. She is very simplistic, but also very interactive with her joints and everything. And I love the detail with the mask. I honestly would love to see more masked characters or just masked anything in Nendroids, because Miku pulls it off so flawlessly here, and I just think they did a fantastic job doing this. This is the other pose with the bent knee and her winking and her little vampire wings behind her. She was very easy to put together. I think she's just so freaking cute. I love her shoe detail, her piercings, and just her overall little under eye tattoo, and she's just super adorable. I think they did a fantastic job with this Miku. This is her crybaby face. This is what I'm gonna call it. She looks so cute, like she's upset and she's hollering. Someone made her upset. Whoever hurts her will pay. But I love this expression, so cute. This is not the one I definitely will be using when I get my Miku. I'm most likely going to be doing the winking one because she's just so cute. And next we have my husband, Toji Fushiguro. I love him so much. I was so surprised when they announced the Nendroid for Toji that he was going to have the worm. I did not think that was possible in Nendroid form, but they pulled it off perfectly. I think the worm looks very spot on, just like how it does in the anime and the manga. Of course, it doesn't have any other expressions. It kind of looks like its eyes are closed, but it's still really cute. It's just a miniature version of the worm, and I think it looks super cute on little miniature Toji. He honestly disappointing in the fact he does not come with a lot of accessories. Very simplistic, kind of disappointing. This is his action pose with him holding his weapon, getting ready to charge and kill, ruin lives, ruin teenagers' lives for money. But you know what? He had to get a paycheck. He had to do what he had to do. Then we also have his other pose here with him holding a sword, his smirking face. Again, he doesn't have a lot of arm movements, and nor does he have a lot of leg movement. The one you saw previously was his only leg joint that you can replace and interchange. But besides that, Toji Fushiguro is very simplistic, and I still love it so much. I think he looks adorable. And then we have this pose. I'm not sure what to call this pose, to be honest. I feel like this is just him kind of mocking and talking smack. His mouth open, his eyebrows raised. He's looking a little irritated and bothered by someone or something. But honestly, everything about him is absolutely perfect. I love him so much. And last but not least, we have our wife, at least mine, my favorite character from Bocchi the Rock, Rio. I think she is absolutely adorable. I love the strap on her guitar. It's so cute. I love how she plays the bass, because the bass is actually one of my favorite instruments or type of guitar. So she's just so freaking cute. She is very lackluster though, but it kind of makes sense because she doesn't really make too many expressions. This is my favorite one with her eating weeds, and I love this scene when she was basically saying she's starving, so she had to eat leaves for like a month or a week or something like that. I forgot, but absolutely hilarious. This is her with like a shocked expression, her covering her mouth. Same type of faceplate you saw in the beginning, but it kind of gives the expression that she's been like surprised or shocked by something, which I think it's so adorable. Another one I love is this one with her pointing finger. She has like an idea she's ready to spill, and I just think she is so cute. I love her uniform. It's very simplistic, and I always forget she goes to a different school than Kita and then Bochi, as Bochi and Kita go to the same school. And I remember her grades are like really bad. She's just super cute. Oh, we have Big Brother Chozo. I love him so much. Chozo is such an amazing character. I love him. His dendron is fantastic. He has a lot of accessories, a lot of different hand pieces, a lot of arm, 2 different legs, and expressions. They really put a lot of love into Chozo, which I can be thankful for and appreciate, because my god, Chozo Big Bro is looking amazing. I love the detail here with the blood wrapped around his face, like he's fighting Itadori in the bathroom. I love the expression with his faceplate. They really gave him like his twitching, like not vines, but his veins are like irritated and pulsing. It's such a cool effect on the Nendra, and they did a fantastic job catching this expression with how mad he is. Then we have another expression here with his mad, pissed off face. This is the scene where I think where he finds out Itadori is his brother, and he's just getting pissed off at everyone trying to kill Itadori. So I love this one. This is not the one I'm definitely going to be using though. I think I'm going to stick to the one you'll see a little bit later on, which is the sweet Big Brother one. This pose was really cool. It was really easy to put together too. We have his blood arrow pose, sending an arrow straight to whoever's in the way. I think this is super cool. I would have loved if they had like other different forms of arrows, like going in different directions, because you know he can control it with his blood and everything. But Chozo is absolutely adorable. And then we have this one. This is the Nendroid bonus, or not Nendroid bonus, but the other faceplates that come when you buy that pack I showed in the beginning. This is him with Itadori. They look so cute next to each other. I love their companionship and just them overall as characters. Itadori and Chozo, Big Brother forever, must protect every day. But anyway, I hope you guys loved the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.